Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to This Muslim Reads. I'm excited to bring you another book today, folks. It's called The Billion Dollar Muslim by author Khurram Malik. Why We Need Spiritually Inspired Entrepreneurs. I read this book within a couple of days. It's not a very long book, it's quite short actually, but it's a very easy and persuasive read. Author Khurram Malik really makes a case about why we need entrepreneurs within the Muslim community. And we're going to take a look at a couple of those reasons that he talks about in his book. I'm not going to go through all of them. Once again, I only like to mention bits and pieces from the book, so you can go ahead and purchase the book from the affiliate links that we have posted below. Support the author, support yourself, learn, grow, and teach other people as well. So, if you're the type of person who's looking for a reason to escape that 9 to 5 job that you're currently stuck in, living paycheck to paycheck, commuting day in and day out to work, entrapped in essentially financial slavery. You're stuck in you're stuck as a financial slave. How do you move into financial freedom, or why you should move into financial freedom? This is what author Khurram Malik talks about. This is not really a book that teaches you how to be an entrepreneur, but it is a book that tells you why you need to be an entrepreneur. And so let's take a look at a couple of reasons that Khurram Malik talks about in his book regarding why we need to become entrepreneurs as Muslims. The first of these reasons is becoming well-rounded individual, having a well-rounded skill set. So I remember many moons ago, my own family, we used to own a dollar store. And when I was working in this dollar store, I had to learn a lot of different skills. I had to learn about negotiating with wholesalers. I had to learn about inventory. I had to learn about profit margins. I had to learn about how to create quarterly reports in Excel. I had to learn customer service. And what I found is that these skills are not just specific to business. You can transfer a lot of these skills to your personal life too. So for example, skills on how to deal with customers was something that I used with my teachers, interacting with teachers or interacting with my parents. These were social skills that I learned that I could use with my friends, my peers. So it's not just specific to business as well. So that's one of the benefits of entrepreneurship. It creates well-rounded individuals. The second piece is strengthening the economic power of the ummah. One of the statistics that author Khurram Malik talks about in the book that really blew my mind is that he states that on average, the dollar remains within the Jewish community for about 20 days. So on average, the dollar circulates within the Jewish community for about 20 days compared to some of the other communities where the dollar only stays for about 6 hours or very limited amount of time. So I was quite surprised with that statistic. I mean, I knew that the Jewish community is really strong, but just having that specific number just kind of, put things into perspective about how important it is for us to support our own community, our own ummah. Entrepreneurship creates wealth. It keeps wealth within the Muslim communities because you're hiring other Muslims, you're donating to charitable causes within the Muslim community. And that leads me to the next point, which is on social change. It goes hand to hand with strengthening the economic power of the ummah. When I think about social change, what I think about is the example of Uthman radiallahu anhu, and how he purchased that well off that Jewish man in Medina. If you don't know the story, I suggest you go Google it. Just type in Google Uthman radiallahu anhu and the well in Medina. This is a story where Uthman radiallahu anhu, he had a lot of wealth, and he used that wealth to purchase a well from a Jewish man in Medina, and then he started giving water away for free to the Muslims, to the poor people of Medina, or the Muslims, or the people in Medina, basically. So this is how wealth can change the power dynamic. So all of a sudden you go from being weak as an ummah to strong, and to becoming generous and helping the creation and pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a result. So these are some of the key reasons for why we as Muslims need to pursue entrepreneurship. Author Horam Malik talks about a lot of different things in his book. He mentions personal stories. He talks about corporations. He talks about Uber. He talks about taxis. You know, purchase the book, really read it, and I hope you benefit from it as well. I hope you have benefited from this presentation. Please don't forget to share this video if you have benefited from it, and all the other videos that we have also posted on this YouTube channel. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Please follow us and spread the word, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.